Hey guys, it's me Cosmic, and today's video is going to be more of a furry etiquette video when it comes to furry conventions. It's somewhat going to double as a guide for furry conventions as well, however I do have a separate dedicated video about furry conventions if you are interested. That's why in this video we are going to skip the part of finding a furry convention, getting ready for it and so on. So first, once you have gotten some rest after arriving at the convention, go to the main lobby and map out the convention. Memorize the spots dedicated for activities, such as the bathrooms, restaurant, cafes, the dealer's den, and so on. If you need some help, ask either a staff member or another congoer. An important tip I can give is check the local area when you can, because the hotel prices have a tendency to be way higher than usual. So checking the local shops may help you keep some extra cash with you that you can then spend in the dealer's den. The second one is hygiene. When going to a convention, you should always bring extra sets of clothes and change them when you sweat a lot. Also, take a shower at least once per day.
Take a shower!
You smelly fuck. And use shampoo. I would recommend you bring body spray with you if possible.
Put on deodorant, fucker!
But if in the airport you weren't able to, then understandable. Third, fursuits do not equal consent. Always ask for permission before touching them. Most furries are chill with taking photos and hugs and so on, but obviously you should still ask first just in case. When interacting with a fursuiter, try to speak louder than you usually would, and use hand gestures. This is because when you are wearing a fursuit, your sight as well as hearing does decrease. And as such, if you're not talking loud enough or you're not moving your arms and hands around too much, they might straight up just not be able to notice you. The fourth one is dress code. Now, this will change depending on the convention. The most basic and common ones will still apply though, so let's get into it. Number one, dress appropriately. Don't try to be that guy that intentionally goes out of their way to wear shirts that will piss people off for no damn reason. Now, when it comes to kink and fetish gear, only wear it at the 18 plus designated spot as well as time, and not in the all ages open part of the con. Now, I won't insult your intelligence by telling you why that is. I'm pretty sure you're intelligent enough to know why you shouldn't wear kink and fetish gear in a place where kids may be present. I don't think you're that dumb, at least I hope. Now, when it's those late night hours and, things are getting rather hot and so on, go to your private room with your partner and always use protection. Your health comes first before everything else. Don't be a jerk to the staff. Now, I understand and I am aware that unfortunately there has been many instances where in furry conventions the staff has been pretty much worthless. But understand that staff members are genuinely trying their best to help out. They're not going there just to be bad, They're not going there intentionally just to be shitty. They're trying their best. So be nice to them, be tolerant and understanding of them. There's a good chance that they are volunteers, so obviously they don't exactly have a whole lot of experience that can help make them more effective. So be understanding and take it easy, alright? If you have visited the furry convention, if you have driven to the furry convention rather than book a flight, then do not leave anything valuable inside of the car. Unfortunately, both in furry conventions as well as anime conventions, as far as I have heard, there have been a lot of instances of people just breaking into cars and stealing valuable stuff from there. So don't leave anything valuable inside of the car. Since, if a thief doesn't see anything valuable, they're not really gonna waste their time trying to break into the car after all. At least I think that's how it works. I'm not a thief, so I don't know how it goes in the mind, but yeah. Once everything is done, another thing that I would highly recommend is take some of the pictures that you have taken over the years and post them with a hashtag insert furry convention name here kind of thing, you know? Because furry conventions, obviously, they need all the exposure and help that they can get. So if you have some pretty cool and nice pictures and you don't mind sharing them, and you do have a social media account, share them and tag the furry convention's official page if they have one. Make sure to tag them in it and just, you know, talk about how much fun you had. It helps a lot. Another thing is, if you have some spare cash laying around that you really aren't gonna need that much, or you don't really, you know, it's not gonna matter that much because it's not that big of an amount, do try and donate it to the charities that may have been designated to the local furry convention. Because, you know, charities help things out. Sometimes it helps animals out, sometimes it helps humans out, sometimes it helps research that can benefit both, you know? So yeah, if you got some extra cash laying around, just provide it to them. I wanted to ask you something, viewer. Are there any specific topics related to the furry fandom, or something that is not necessarily related to the furry fandom, but something that would fit the channel? You know, if you have any questions like that, don't be shy to ask them out in the comment section. And, well, I'll check it out. And if it's something that I can turn into a video, then I'll go ahead and turn it into a video. Before I end this video, I would also recommend that when, and if possible, take the time to explore the area and enjoy the local setting as well, before going back home. Since you already traveled all the way over there for the furry convention, you may as well enjoy most of it, both the furry side and the non-furry local side of it. And hey, maybe there's something available on the local side that isn't available in the furry convention that you might just enjoy quite a bit. So, you know, might as well have some fun. And that's going to be about it for the video. I do hope you enjoyed it, and well, I'll see you again later some other time. Goodbye.